where you dropped them by the door. The sound of you leaving still echoes on the floor. I'm tracing the outlines of where we used to be, before the us turned back into you and me. The closet is half empty, a skeleton of white, and I'm sleeping on the left side to get through the night. I'm reaching for a fire that's already gone cold, holding on to stories that will never be told. It's funny how a heartbeat can make so much noise when it's breaking in the silence of your ghost. There's a hole in the ceiling where the heaven fell through, and I'm learning the rhythm of living without you. I'm unraveling the threads, I'm locking the core, because my heart doesn't know how to love no more. No more forever, no more. I'll be just the salt on the skin and the closing of doors. I'm done keeping score. I love no more. I passed by the garden where we planted the seeds. Now it's just a patch of dirt and overgrown weeds. I wonder if you're happy or if you're just like me, searching for a lighthouse in the middle of the sea. Every song on the radio feels like a lie, just a melody meant to make a grown man cry. They say it's better to have loved than to lose, but they never mention the color of the bruise. They never tell you how the air gets so thin when you realize you'll never let anyone back in. There's a hole in the ceiling where the heaven fell through, and I'm learning the rhythm of living without you. I'm unraveling the threads, I'm locking the core, because my heart doesn't know how to love no more. No more forever, no more. I'll be yours, just the salt on the skin and the closing of doors. I'm done keeping score. I love no more. The lights get low, the fire's just ash. I'm letting you go. In a heartbeat's crash. No more. No I'm still setting the table for two out of habit or a hole in my head, counting the cracks in the ceiling, replaying the things that we never said. Your keys are still there by the doorway, like they're waiting for a hand that won't come. And I'm just a house full of echoes, trying to find where I'm supposed to be from. I used to fear the silence, now it's the only thing that's true. Since I realized that forever the goodbye is heavy and the miss you is loud. I'm looking for your face in every stranger in the crowd, but the porch light is flickering out, and the wood is turning rotten too. I'm finally learning that lost is just gone without the view. You're not just away for the weekend, you're gone for good. Yeah, you're gone for good. I saw your car at the junction, but I didn't even tap on the glass. I watched the light turn to green, and I let the ghost of us pass. It's a strange kind of freedom, this weight sitting deep in my chest, like a bird that stopped flying because it finally found a place to rest. No more where are you text in the middle of the night, no more picking at the stitches just to start another fight. It's a cold kind of quiet, it's a sharp kind of peace. I'm finally signing the papers for my heart's permanent lease, because the goodbye is heavy and the miss you is loud. I'm done looking for your face in every stranger in the crowd. The porch light has finally died, and the garden is overgrown too. I'm finally learning that lost is just gone without the view. You're not just away for the weekend, you're gone for good. The dust is settling on the memories. The door is locked from the inside now. I'm moving on because I have to. Gone for good. I'm gone for good. I still take the long way home, past the street where we first met. Every neon sign is flickering, like a ghost I haven't buried yet. I found your sweater in the hallway, it still smells like June and rain. Now I'm just a hollow echo, trying to memorize the pain. They say time is a healer, but time is just a thief, leaving me with nothing but this beautiful broken belief. And I'm running in circles, chasing a shadow I can't hold, watching our story turn to silver, then fading into cold. Every road I take is a dead end, every bridge is burning blue. No matter how far I wander, my heart keeps leading me back to you. Yeah, it always leads me back to you. I deleted all the messages, but I kept the way you laughed. Now I'm staring at a photograph, torn right down the half. I tried to find a new direction, put some miles miles between our ghosts, but I'm most alone in a crowded room where I miss you the most. Is it love or is it habit? Is it hope or just a lie? How do I learn to live again without saying goodbye? I'm a compass with no needle, I'm a ship without a sea, waiting for a version of us that'll never come back to me. So I'm running in circles, chasing a shadow I can't hold, watching our story turn to silver, then fading into cold. Every road I take is a dead end, every bridge is burning blue. No matter how far I wander, my heart keeps leading me back to you. Back to the silence, back to the almost, back to the boy, girl I used to know. I'm still here, and I'm still coming back to you. I kept your letters like they were holy text, believing every always in what was coming next. I built a kingdom on the promises you made, while you were just a shadow looking for the shade. I poured my spirit into every word you spoke, not knowing I was breathing in a house of smoke. You had that way of looking deep into my eyes, while weaving a web of those beautiful lies. I fell for the glitter, I fell for the spark, but you left me to wither alone in the dark. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of a hollow design, tracing the borders of a life that wasn't mine. The forever was a fever, the always was a high, but every I love you was just a goodbye. Burned by the truth, I'm finally dry, looking at the stars in a blackened sky. It wasn't a dream, it was just a goodbye. Love was a lie. I see the truth now in the way you used to turn, leaving just enough of us to make the memory burn. You were a master of the soft and subtle sting, a hollow bird with a painted wing. I gave you the keys and I gave you the throne, only to find out I was sitting there alone. I'm not crying for the person that I lost, I'm crying for the version of me that paid the cost for the trust that I wasted, the Now I'm standing in the wreckage of a hollow design, tracing the borders of a life that wasn't mine. The forever was a fever, the always was a high, but every I love you was just a goodbye. Burned by the truth, I'm finally dry, looking at the stars in a blackened sky. It wasn't a dream, it was just a goodbye. Love was a lie. The mirror doesn't recognize me anymore. Wash the salt away, leave it on the shore. No more us, just the dust. Love was a lie. I kept the windows open to catch the scent of rain, but all I caught was the weight of a brand new pain. I saw the way you looked away you went when your phone lit up the dark, a flicker of a fire that didn't come from my spark. I trusted every shadow, I trusted every breath, not knowing I was dancing with the ghost of us to death. You wore my devotion like a second skin, while you let somebody else under it deep within. I was building a temple, you were digging a grave for the one kind of love that I thought we could save. You cheated my heart, you cheated my soul. You took a perfect thing and you left a jagged hole. I wasn't just a lover, I was the one who stayed while you played a game where my life was the trade. The promises are shattered, the loyalty is thin. How do I scrub away the places you've been? You didn't just leave, you tore me apart. God, you cheated my heart. Is she a silver lining, or just a temporary fix? While I'm left here picking up the broken stones and bricks, I wonder if you told her the words you stole from me, or if you're just another lie she's forced to believe. I'm looking in the mirror at a face I don't know, stained by the secrets you weren't brave enough to show. It wasn't just a mistake, it wasn't just a slip, it was a steady hand that sank this entire ship. You traded our gold for a moment of brass and watched our whole world shatter like glass. You cheated my heart, you cheated my soul. You took a perfect thing and you left a jagged hole. I wasn't just a lover, I was the one who stayed while you played a game where my life was the trade. The promises are shattered, the loyalty is thin. How do I scrub away the places you've been? You didn't just leave, you tore me apart. God, you cheated my heart. The bed is still cold, the truth is finally out. I'm finding my worth through the pain and the doubt. You cheated me, you cheated us.